Okay, SMX Facts Time. We are at Washougal right now talking to our statistician, Clinton Fowler, and you've come up with some numbers to try to illustrate how Loretta Lynn's, the national for amateurs, is the roadmap to Pro Motocross behind us.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Last week, 80 guys at Spring Creek Racing, 67 of those guys had been at Loretta Lynn's and raced.
Okay.
The 13 that hadn't, amazing. They're all international riders, so they didn't grow up in the States. So obvious why they wouldn't have. The crazy part here, it clearly preps guys for a pro career. JT, what is it about Loretta's that preps them?
Well, I think the powers that be at Loretta Lynn's would love to hear that from you, because I hear it so many times. Is Loretta important? How much does it form you? How much does it prepare you? The numbers are striking, right? As what it does to lead up into that pro career. And it's just the backbone of amateur racing. When it really comes down to it, it's what riders look forward to all year long. And it's the pinnacle of amateur racing. It really is.
Yep.
Okay, now, so that's out of the 80 riders that raced at Spring Creek, 67 had qualified for Loretta's. But I think where the real controversy is, does success at Loretta's matter? You're just talking about making it.
Yeah.
What about winning there? How does that equate to pro championships?
Yeah, winning matters. 30 of those 80 guys have won a championship. So it's not even just making it. They've clearly had success there. 30 riders with a championship there. Absolutely incredible. JT, you've got Chase Sexton. He's got 2 Loretta titles. He's leading the 450s. You got Hayden Deegan. He's got 7 Loretta's titles. He's leading the 250 championship. So case in point. And then you look at both classes, the top 5 in each of the 250s and the 450s. 4 of the 5 guys have all won championships at Loretta's. So clearly, and only 2 that haven't, Hunter Lawrence, Tom Vial, both of them are international riders. What is it that not only preps them, but preps them to go win?
Well, it's hard to hide talent, right? So these kids, you think about everybody that's made it to that level. Just to qualify for a Pro Motocross, to make the motos is a feat in itself, but to then elevate yourself into the top 5 in points is a whole different thing. So for me, it's hard to imagine a rider would have never found a way to win at Loretta's if they're going to go on to be a top 5 rider in points. So it kind of speaks for itself.
But our stat man here, Clinton, can find the little pieces of data you wouldn't expect. And you did find 2 riders that have had pretty good careers as pros who don't have Loretta's titles, and they're household names out here.
Yeah, there's guys with a lot of fans behind them.
Yeah.
Both Christian Craig and Malcolm Stewart have won Supercross titles.
Yeah.
And not won a Loretta Lynn's titles. So you got Malcolm Stewart. He won a 250 East Region Supercross in 2016. Christian Craig won in 2022. Incredible talents. And the crazy one for me was Christian Craig. The best he ever did at Loretta's was a 14.
Yeah, and I shouldn't speak to their level of racing, but the best I ever did was second there, right? And it's something I've thought about many times. You know, those dark moments you're alone thinking about what could have been better. Winning Loretta's was always a regret. I've even thought about going back to try to right that wrong. But yes, to think about that caliber of rider, but a lot of it is situational. If they ran into a juggernaut, you think about, like, if you were the same age as Ricky Carmichael, good luck to you ever finding a way to win. So sometimes it's situational, but I think a rider like Christian Craig, he just never had any good luck at Loretta Lynn's. Sometimes that happens also, and I think also he'd only been there 3 times. Is that correct? So the sample size is a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it was only 3 years. In the 1 year he got 14th, he went 5.5 DNF. So to speak to it, and it also speaks to just how hard it is to do well at Loretta's with the 3-moto format.
That's some data behind Loretta Lynn's. Thanks, Clinton.
Hi, folks. Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.